Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's your girl, Miss Honey. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. It's your girl, Miss Honey. I forgot my snaps, but it's okay. I was thinking about this fan over here. Hopefully you guys cannot hear it too bad or too much. I'm here to do a quick tag video. I was tagged in a video by my girl Hermit TV Junkie. If you guys love TV reviews and just kind of like off-center commentary, she's a smart girl, and she does really quick commentary as well, which is always a plus. But she talks about some current events. She does all the usual programming and some unusual programming. I think she did the Handmaid's Tale this last season. I'm not exactly sure because I was watching Handmaid's Tale in pieces because it's a lot, and so I wasn't keeping up with other people's reviews because people do reviews right after the show, and I was watching the show like 2 weeks later, so no spoilers. But check out Hermit TV Junkie, you'll love her. Anyway, I thought this was a pretty interesting tag. And most of these shows I watch, with the exception of the have and have nots, and I don't watch Scandal, but we're gonna power through. This is about villains or misunderstood, meaning are some of these characters, some of these well-known characters, do you consider them to be a villain, or do you think that they're more misunderstood? So let's get into it. Okay, first of all, Annie Wilkes, who is the character from Misery, the villainous character from Misery. That was a good movie. That was an even better book, like full on. Annie was a villain. You know, she was mentally challenged. You know, she had some psychotic ways, but she was definitely a villain. I don't know how much you can misunderstand somebody that cobbles you. So yeah, Annie's a villain. Negan from The Walking Dead. You already know Negan is a villain. I don't know how we could say that he's misunderstood. I mean, yeah, outside of the people that he strong-armed and bullied and tortured and indoctrinated, like, yeah, Negan's a villain for sure. Y'all know how I feel about Negan. Aunt Lydia from The Handmaid's Tale. I'm gonna go with the villain. She's not with the cause. She's not fighting against the injustice and the inequalities that makes her a villain. If you ain't with us, you against us. Point blank, period. And that conversation that she had with old girl at the end of season 2, where she was talking about her niece or nephews and how they died and it wasn't her fault, I was like, ooh, Lydia, no bitch, it was your fault. It was your fault, I can tell. Aunt Lydia, villain. Erik Killmonger from Black Panther. I will say that he was misunderstood. I stand by that because, you know, he's a product of his environment. 1, 2, you know, how things jumped off. Like, you see your dad 1 minute, the next minute you go play ball, you come back and he's there. Like, you lose your birthright. Misunderstood for sure. Cersei Lannister, villain. Okay, you sleeping with your brother. You hiding the fact that you got kids by your brother. Sounds like evil to me. Villain. I deal with the bare bones of things, people. I don't get into a lot of rigmarole. Yes, she lost her children, but them children are children of incest. One, not that they any less valuable, but yeah. All right, let's see. Dexter Morgan from Dexter. I love Dexter. I bought the whole series of Dexter many years ago when it was on DVD. Love Dexter. Dexter was definitely misunderstood, and Dexter also was doing the world a favor. Ruth Langmore from the Ozark. I think Ruth is misunderstood. Ruth is another one that she came from trailer park and thieves and schemers and scammers and robbers. and brutality. She's the only woman amongst all those men. I think Ruth Langmore is definitely misunderstood from the Ozark. If you guys have not seen season 2 of the Ozark, check it out. I'm not gonna do no spoilers here, but season 1, season 2 of Ozark on Netflix, for real. I wish it was a regular show so I could review it, but anytime shows are being put out on Netflix, you know, you can see the whole season in one weekend, so it's a little hard to review. Papa Pope from Scandal. Now, I don't watch Scandal, but I do watch Forest Rocks on YouTube. Forest Rocks. I watch her review for it. So I know Papa Pope is a murder sucker. I'm going to say he a villain because Papa Pope got a switch. He got a switch. And that switch is typically on murder, it seems like. It's very rarely on kindness, love, and happiness. So I'm going to say Papa Pope is the villain. Veronica from the Have and Have-Nots. Now, I watched Lady Nika's reviews of the Have and the Have-Nots. She's the only one I really watch for the Have and Have-Nots. And I'm going to say Veronica is a villain. Now, is this the dark-skinned sister that be in everybody's thumbnails that always look kind of menacing? She's like the Aunt Lydia of the Have and Have-Nots. I'm going to say Veronica is a villain. Darth Vader, Star Wars. I think Darth Vader was misunderstood. I really do. I've seen people do far more than Darth Vader has. Darth Vader at this point can be considered to be mild in comparison to some of these other villains, you know, quote unquote villains out there. So I'm gonna say Darth Vader was misunderstood. You guys tell me what you think. This is the misunderstood or villain challenge. If you are interested, consider yourself to be tagged. Tell me who you guys think of these groups. This group. Who would you consider to be a villain, and who would you consider to be misunderstood? Let me know. Put it down below. Until next time, honeybees. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Out.